Hello. Hello, how is everyone doing today? I believe we are officially live again. Hey guys, what is going on? It is Gear and here, and today I did say I'm going to do this in video, so I do apologize. We're not doing it in a video anymore. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be discussing it in a live stream instead. So today we are just going to be discussing, well, we're going to be discussing the origins of Acnologia and how he may be related to the Dark Legacy that Elspiri mentioned about in chapter 91 or 92. I did forget a little bit, but he mentioned it in one of those chapters that there was this Dark Legacy, that apparently he was the only one that had knowledge about it. But yeah, this is what I want to talk about more about this Dark Legacy and how this could actually be connected to the main man himself, Acnologia. So sit back, relax, and let's get right into it. And of course, let me know in the chat, of course, if the audio is okay, if the music's too high or too low, and let me know if my own voice is okay as well, because sometimes I need to mess around with the settings, of course, to make sure everything's perfect. So let me know, of course, in the chat that if everything's all good. So without further ado, let's go ahead and discuss Acnologia and the Dark Legacy. So of course I mentioned before about Elsphiria, about how he was discussing this Dark Legacy. He had this knowledge that apparently there was this Dark Legacy that, yep, that is true. So there was this Dark Legacy about how, well, let's just say the Dark Legacy was discussing something that, fine, it was about weapons, because Celine, what she wanted from Elspiria's heart was where all of those man-made weapons that could literally destroy the earth and even challenge god dragons, because she wanted to slay all the other god dragons and become like the overlord of the earth. She wanted to do that, so in order for her to do that, she had to go into the labyrinth of Dogramat, which of course was the sixth god dragon. She had to go into his dead corpse's land, and when she did, she actually had to find out Elspiria's heart, which apparently he sacrificed in order to defeat Dogramat. And once he found his heart, well, once she found his heart, that's when she had to decipher the knowledge within it to find the locations of the missing weapons. So finding out where the missing weapons were, that probably was going to be the easiest part, but as the crew found out that Celine was actually at the labyrinth and that's what she wanted to do, they traveled straight away on Elsphiria, of course, and they traveled straight away to the labyrinth to find out what was going to go on, why she wanted all of the please change the design of your channel. Okay, we will look into that, of course, in the future. But yeah, no, of course, any feedback, of course, you want for the channel, let me know as well. But yeah, so that's what Elfrie's reaction to when he found out Celine was actually in Dagramath's labyrinth. She was really shocked by it, and he literally straight away wanted to go to the labyrinth to stop her, as well as the rest of the crew. And on their journey, he mentioned that he knew the knowledge of all of the man-made weapons that could rival god dragons. But he also mentioned this little thing about a dark legacy. So now, the dark legacy, the main thing I want to talk about in this live stream. The dark legacy was something that, well, Elsphiria was really quiet about. He didn't want to talk about it whatsoever, and if he did, well, he'd only mention it in little snippets. He wouldn't really mention it a full lot. He would just say that I know knowledge of a dark legacy, and well, he didn't mention much besides that. And when the crew even questioned him about that, they said, "No, what is the dark legacy?" He said, "Well, I don't want to discuss that because the dark legacy is something that this generation should not know." So if it was something about weapons, he's already discussed about weapons. He talked about the man-made weapons that could rival god dragons. That's what Celine wanted. So if this dark legacy is about weapons, he would have just told the crew straight away that there was this dark ancient weapon. So I'm having a feeling that this is something more than just a weapon, and it's about something that happened that involved dark magic and involved probably a weapon or so, but maybe a forbidden spell that was cast upon the world that threw it all into chaos. So what am I talking about? And how does this all relate to Acnologia? Well, in the Fatal 100 Quest, well, Fatal Final Series, we saw a little bit of a snippet into Acnologia's life. We saw that he had a little bit of a nice life. He was a doctor in a village. He was taking care. He was living with and coexisting with dragons, which was very rare at that time. It was all going well, and even the guardian of the village that he was protecting, well, he was a doctor of, they were all friendly, all the dragons were friendly, and even the main guardian dragon was named Acnologia, so that's where he got his name from. But the main thing that I want to talk about is when all of the dragons turned on him, and when, of course, the Acnologia Guardian, I'll call him Acnologia Guardian for now, turned into like a zombie sort of form and started to destroy his hometown. And that was what created Acnologia, because from that fit of rage, seeing his hometown, his village, everyone he grew up with, and even the dragons that he cared about, all turned on each other and literally caused chaos and everyone was dead. That literally fueled his hatred towards dragons, and that is what really made Acnologia such an enemy, because of his hatred towards dragons, his power level, which somehow came from out of nowhere, and this little bit of history that he has, which we don't know too much about because Hiro Mashima has not really explained too much about his past or about that village where he grew up on. So I'm thinking this Dark Legacy, that of course Alfiria was on about, this Dark Legacy is about, well, it's about this forbidden spell, let's just say. This forbidden spell caused loads of chaos because it controlled all of the dragons, and probably the person that casted the spell was a dragon, of course. They casted that spell and made all of the dragons, even the nice ones, turn onto one another. They made them all fight all the humans, destroy their homelands, and literally, even if the dragons were killed, they'd be resurrected, and they would have to destroy all the humans and the village they were living in. That's what the dark magic and forbidden magic was all about. So that's why I believe Acnologia was probably, well, that's why he probably was created, because even though probably wasn't meant for Acnologia to be created at that time, that unfortunate event created Acnologia. So that's why I believe this Dark Legacy is definitely linked to Acnologia one way or another, and I believe that he is definitely going to be revealed sometime in the future. Is he going to make a comeback though in Fatal 100 Quest? Well, I need to leave that question to you guys, because of course I believe he definitely will. He will definitely be making some sort of comeback, but I don't know how he's going to come back. Is Ignia going to revive him so he can fight him one more time? Is Celine, of course, going to be the one to call him for backup after her very bad defeat versus Ignia? Or is he going to come back another way that involves the final god dragon, Vernius? Well, of course, we're going to find that out later on in the future. But I do have a feeling Acnologia's story is still somewhat, it's going to be revealed to us somewhat in the future, and this Dark Legacy is definitely going to be linked to that. So of course that is my theory about the Dark Legacy. So let me know in the chat, of course, what do you think about that theory? Do you think it's a good one? Do you think maybe, no, it's not the best one, but it's alright? Let me know, of course, in the chat. And yep, Fatal is definitely the best series of all time, 100%. It is got the plot, it's got the, I definitely loved it from the beginning. Do you guys remember those magic symbols that they had at the beginning where, when, let's say for example, when someone would cast a magic like Natsu creating or using his fire iron dragon fist, there would be this little circle magic. I love that. I don't know why they got rid of it, so for something just bland where it's just they use regular fire just like any other anime. That circle sort of magic symbol, that made sort of the shows a little bit special in my eyes. But of course, other than that, I would say the show is definitely got the plot, it's definitely got the ingenuity. Fatal Final Series wasn't the best because it didn't show the full thing. Because let's say for example, you know Kimetsu no Yaiba, it has got a great plot, it has got a great storyline, and it's got great everything. But the main thing that pulled it through and became one of my top 10 animes is the animation. The animation from the animation company itself, that was literally the fire that literally ignited Kimetsu no Yaiba and shot it all the way up, in my eyes anyway. Because I don't read too much mangas, of course, because manga is fun to read and I do read a Fatal 100 Quest, but I like to watch the anime to find out what it's going to be like, you know? And for me, Kimetsu no Yaiba, well, it was definitely fun. And the animation, I mean, look at the latest one, latest season 2 of Kimetsu no Yaiba. That was one of the best animations ever between the fight, and it was definitely one to put down for history. But if that sort of animation style was put into Fairy Tail Final Series, well, I can tell 100% Fairy Tail will be on a lot of people's top 10, 100%, because that style of animation put into Fairy Tail, and even when they were versus Acnologia, whew, oh, I can just imagine it, and it would have been sick to see that. Sadly, that's not what we got, but I'm still okay with the what we got at the end. But I just hope Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest is done a lot, and I mean a lot better than Fairy Tail Final Series. But yeah, I've heard you. I love the new movie Bubbles. Oh, which movie is that, Cedric? Let me know, of course, what that is. But yeah, that is. Let me know, of course, what else you guys want to do for want me to do for content, because the content I've been doing right now is just mainly live streams. And live stream, even though it is very easy to do, and I probably could just do it now and then, and I do like doing live streams because I get to be more interactive with you guys. Let me know, of course, if you miss my videos, because I do want to make some videos, of course, in the future, but live streams are what I mainly want to do with you guys right now, because I think my style of content, anyway, that I do is definitely good by doing live streams, because I get to be interactive with you guys, I get to talk with you guys, and we get to have a great time, of course. So definitely let me know, of course, if live streams are your sort of things, or if you want to see like videos come back in the near future. Let me know, of course, in the chat. But yeah. Oh, so it's on Netflix. It's a free running kind of style anime with. Oh, okay. I'll look into that, of course, in the future. Maybe we'll discuss that in the future. Who knows? But yeah, today's was just about Acnologia and just about his possible origins with the Dark Legacy. And you know what? Whilst we have this time, let's talk a little bit about what I'm gonna think is gonna happen in the next chapter of Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest. And if I believe END, which of course is Aether Nanos Natsu Dragoneel, do I believe END is gonna make a return in Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest? Theory. Acnologia has a child. That would be cool if it's true. Ooh. Okay, Sublimum. Tell me, of course, with your theory that Acnologia had a child, tell me who would be the mother, because it can't be Celine, because Celine was scared of Acnologia at the beginning. So let me know who would be the mother of Acnologia's child if he had one. That would definitely be a nice theory, but I can see that happening in Fairy Tail Next Generation rather than Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest. Because Fairy Tail Next Generation, if that were to happen, which is a highly likely chance it would, I could see Acnologia having a child that was hidden somewhere all the way back in the past, but he never told anyone about it, and the child, of course, grew up with his mother, but of course, no father. I could definitely see that happening in the future. But not in Fairy Tail 100 Quest. Definitely Fairy Tail Next Generation. That would be a sick idea. That would be definitely cool. But yeah, just get a quick drink of water, of course. But yeah, this week, you guys are a lot chatting in the chat. It's nice to see some new people. Crystal, of course, is always there. Nice to see you, of course, again, Crystal. You were definitely one of the OGs since I started live streaming. You're the only one that comments and uses emojis and everything, so thank you for being here, of course. And thank you for all the new guys that come in, like Cedric, Vinicius, Zen, Subliminal. Is that Subliminal? Is that how you say it? Subliminal? Yeah, I think that's how you say it. But yeah, thank you guys for being here, of course. I really do appreciate you guys being here. But yeah, let's go ahead and let me know, of course, if there's any other tea that you want me to discuss for Fatal 100 Year Quest. But what I'm gonna do now is oh, so you've said that could be Anna, right? But Anna really wasn't related to Acnologia whatsoever. She never really met him face to face. She probably only saw his dragon form, and even though Anna is Celestial Wizard and Acnologia's got no beef with her, they know each other for 400 years. Anna, are you sure? Because Anna was the one that traveled through the Great in the Fairy Tail Final Series, and she's the one that helped the crew because she showed them that little time portal to shove Acnologia in, but it didn't work. Anna, of course, she is definitely a mysterious character, and well, actually, Lucy's background might be interesting. Imagine this: Lucy's family is actually a descendant of Acnologia. That would be interesting because that would really. Could that be a thing? Well, that could be a possibility. Like Acnologia, technically, since he never ages because he's a dragon, technically that could make sense. Anna being and Acnologia having a kid, and then that started the Heartfiliate generation. But then, wouldn't Acnologia really, when he was, of course, on Tenro Island, wouldn't he notice Lucy? And even in Fatal Final Series, wouldn't he have noticed Lucy then? Because technically, she is similar to Anna, so, and the looks and everything, and she is a descendant of the Celestial Wizard. So, don't you think he would have been able to notice her and maybe think, oh, maybe, oh, is this one of my kids that I had with Anna? Is this a descendant of my line? Then he would have stopped. And what do you think that Lucy would have had this overpowered magic? Because she's got celestial magic, whereas Acnologia's got dark magic. Even though probably initially he had maybe some other type of magic, but that would explain the beef they had. What beef? Let me know, of course, what beef they had, because I believe Acnologia's main beef was with the dragons. He had no beef with humans or celestial wizards or anything like that. It was mainly with dragons because of what happened in his past. But of course, if you have anything, if you want to say anything else, let me know in the chat, of course. She gave up her child in the past 400. Sorry, she gave up a child 400 years in the past, and Acnologian ignored the child. Okay. Oh, Cedric says, do you guys also think that Natsu is the main character at first before you heard of it or read the manga? Yes, I will admit I thought Natsu was the main character. I thought Lucy was going to be like the side character to Natsu, where she was just going to be like with him all the time. Even though that is what it is, but in Fatal doesn't have like a main character, I would say. It's got like four of the main trio, which of course is Natsu, Lucy, Grey, and Erza. There's also Wendy and there's also Gargiel, but I would say those four are like the main four of it. So there's not like one specific character for Fairy Tail, there's like multiple main characters, if you get what I mean. But yeah, so you're saying that she gave up a child 400 years ago in the past, and Acnologia ignored the child. Well, if Acnologia ignored the child because technically that is his kid, what do you think that he would have? Well, maybe because he ignored the child because he wanted to just mainly focus on his hatred towards dragons and he wanted to exterminate them all before he could go back to his kids. But then, I still wouldn't say that wouldn't make sense because Anna, I mean, even though it's definitely a good theory, don't get me wrong, it's definitely a good theory, it's got too many plot holes for me that I don't think it could fill up all of it, you know? But yeah, it's definitely a great theory, of course. I mean, if it's revealed in Fatal 100 Quest, you're right and I'm wrong, so trust me. If it does get revealed that Anna and Acnologia did have a kid and that was the start of the Heartfiliate generation, well, then that proves that you guys are definitely smarter than me. That's for damn sure. But yeah, that is definitely an interesting theory that Anna and Acnologia had a kid. But then again, would the kid still be alive? And if so, I doubt he'd have Acnologia's immortality, where he is literally not aged for 400 years and his power is still frighteningly high. Literally, it took 7 Dragon Slayers to defeat him, but they didn't even defeat him correctly. Because, I mean, tell me this, I want you guys' opinions on this. Do you know when, in any anime, when a person fights the final boss of the anime, you know what, I hope it's true too, because it would definitely be something cool to see, and seeing Lucy's heart of literal family line involved in it would be definitely cool to see. But let me know, of course, in your guys' own eyes, of course. You know when an anime protagonist is first like the final boss of the anime, and he's literally trained all his life, and he literally wants to defeat him. Do you think it's right that he defeats him at his full power, or are you okay with what they're doing in Fairy Tail, where firstly, before even Acnologia faced any of the Dragon Slayers, he faced Igneal, and Igneal took off his left arm. So technically he was already reduced by power because he doesn't have both of his arms, but he was still OP, of course. But also, in Fatal Final Series, this is like the main point, he was versus 7 Dragon Slayers, and literally they all had to pour their powers into Natsu, and Natsu did one friendship punch that destroyed him. Even though he was stopped to use his right arm because everyone in the real world was trapped in his main body, and in the time portal that he created, his left arm was chopped off by Igneel. Did you like that type of ending? Because the type of ending I would have preferred to see anyway was Natsu versus Acnologia one on one. Him being, well, going through so much, training so much for this final battle, and Acnologia being, of course, like the boss saying, "You're not a match for me. I believe that you are definitely not the person that can ever defeat me." But then, of course, Natsu lands his first punch, and Acnologia gets a little bit shocked, thinking, maybe, maybe you're right. Maybe you can actually defeat me. This is going to be an interesting battle. So let me know, of course, if you guys think that that was definitely a good one, because in my eyes, that's the way I would have hoped it would have been, like Naruto versus Acnologia one on one. But then again, versus all the Dragon Slayers and then having them all do one friendship punch. I mean, it would that was, don't get me wrong, that was definitely sick. But Acnologia, he was barely fighting them. He was barely doing anything towards them, and he was literally just pushing them all to one side, playing around with them. Wasn't ever getting serious with any of them. And I would have loved to seen a serious Acnologia face off all the Dragon Slayers, because he thought that they were all on that level. That's my sort of theory, of course, but see, Crystal, of course, agrees with me. Thank you, Crystal. But yeah, that's sort of my theory, that it definitely should have been somewhat like that, but sadly, we couldn't get that. But yeah, well, that's enough chatting for now. I believe now we should have time for a little bit of gaming, don't you think? Let me know, of course, in the chat if you want to do some more gaming. I'm thinking. Ooh, Subliminals came back. He said, Acnologia was a human before slaughtering dragons. If it's genetics, his son or daughter can inherit its power and abilities. True. But if we're talking about genetics, tell me this. Who is Erza's mother? Erza's mother is... Wait, what's Erza's mother's name again? I forgot. Sounds stupid. 2 seconds. Sorry, I muted myself for 2 seconds. So, who was Erza's mother? Erza's mother was Irene, queen of all the Dragon Slayers. So if we're talking about genetics, technically Erza should have inherited some of the Dragon Slayer magic, but she didn't. She had mainly re-equipping armor. Re-equipping was her power, and storing loads of, let's just say, armor into her magic. That's what her main power was. She didn't have an inch of, well, Dragon Slayer magic, even though her mother was the original Dragon Slayer, the queen of all the Dragon Slayers, and yet her daughter, genetically, of course, powered, couldn't use Dragon Slayer magic whatsoever. So, of course, think about it that way for Acnologia and Anna. Even though, yes, they had a kid, the kid itself might not have, well, it might not have Dragon Slayer magic inherited inside of him because, well, Dragon Slayer magic is not inherited, it's taught. It's taught for a person, of course, and sooner or later it may happen that they may turn into a dragon, of course, because that's what Ignil told the crew a couple of seasons ago. But yeah, so Cedric, it looks like you agree with me, of course, that the fight would have been way more developed. Titania, Queen of the Fairy Tales. Look, I guess. Well, yeah, I mean, again, Acnologia and Anna having a kid and then they're having their own little bloodline. That's not a bad theory whatsoever. Trust me, theories like that definitely start to make you think a lot more, and it opens a lot more doors that I myself couldn't think about. So trust me, keep it coming, keep all the ideas coming, and we can discuss all of them. But yeah, so Cedric, you believe that it would have been much more developed? I believe definitely too, because Acnologia versus Dragon Slayers, it was definitely a lot more underhyped than it should have been. In my eyes, it should have been Natsu versus Acnologia one-on-one, them not pushing each other to their limits, and then if Natsu needed help from all of his friends whilst Acnologia was unlocking a deeper portion of his power, and then they fought and that was the end. Perfect ending to me. I would 100% would love that. That'd be my best fight ever for any anime, no matter what happened, no matter if it's 50 years down the line. That would have been the best fight ever for any anime. That would have been literally the best animation of the century. Well, the anime fight for me, anyway. But sadly, that's not the case. But you can't complain with what you've got. It was definitely a great series. I understand the way Hiro Mashima was definitely going with the plot, but sadly, it's not the best sort of plot, if you know what I mean. But yeah, other than that, I believe. How about this? I'm gonna try loading up a TFT match, so Team Fight Tactics. I can also talk, of course, whilst I'm playing that. So give me one moment. Let me just go ahead and actually load it up. And right, so we're in queue to play a Team Fight Tactics match. Right here. So of course we can still talk Fatal whilst I do Team Fight Tactics. There's no issue with that. So if you want to talk to me about any Fatal theories you've got, let me know in the chat, and we shall discuss all of them, no matter what. Because I definitely love to see what you guys think, and this is why I started live streaming. Live streaming, I get to be more interactive with you guys, rather than you guys just leaving a comment on the video and just saying, well, what was this theory, and then I type in my theory, of course, giving you a response. I like to just tell you over a live stream rather than just over a comment, because I believe this is a better way, in my eyes anyway. But yeah, let's see if hopefully this works. I am in a game right now, so let's see if this all works. Hopefully it works. If it does not, well then I'm gonna have to fix that for the next one. Loading. But yeah, hope you guys are having a good day. Of course, definitely Saturday, and I know my live stream timings are a little bit weird. But let me know if you want me to do it earlier, because I could definitely do it early if you want me to. Let's just go ahead and go on to this real quick. Is it working? Is it working? Hello? Don't believe it's working, no. Hold up, give me guys 2 seconds. Game capture. Create. There we are. It's working. Perfect. But yeah. So Cedric said, let me see what he said. So Cedric said, I would have loved it if Lucy would have had more powers whilst in the normal series. Pre 100 quest, because she kind of felt out of order whilst fighting, of course, the lover. Yeah, I can sort of see that. So Lucy, throughout the series, she definitely has her low moments, but she hasn't had her best moments. Definitely no. She was definitely. I could see that she was definitely not the best sort of character, you could say, and she definitely felt like much more of a side character rather than a main character. But she started to pick up a notch in Fatal 100 Quest. But remember, she also picked it up in Fatal Final Series. Because, oh, what should we go for here? What's mutant? Let's just go for this for now. We'll just go pick these two guys up. Sell you. Perfect. Okay, so let's go back to it. So Fatal Final Series. Fatal Final Series, she actually did pick it up a notch, because in that she was able to, she was the only one to figure out Mavis's powerful spell of literally creating a seal to stop Acnologia in his tracks. And she literally was the only one able to cast it and use everyone's magic to power it up. So I understand Lucy. I mean, look at her from season 1. Oh, what should we go for here? Random complete item, Toma traits. Let's go for this. Should be fun. Oh, enchanted. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, we'll wait. A little tip, of course. So currently I'm platinum in Teamfight Tactics. So if you wait till round 3, that's when you get the trait you want. If that makes sense. But yeah. So Lucy and Fatal. Wouldn't it be cool if we shift to Fatal reality and stay there forever? Yeah, but then again, everyone's got their own story in life. If you want to, of course, you should just play out the story that you have. And I mean, I understand. I would have loved to be in the Fatal universe forever, and I would have stayed there forever. But I wouldn't. I want to live my own life, of course, as it is, and go with the flow. Go with the path that, of course, is set out in front of me, and see what happens. That's the best future for me, anyway. But yeah. Oh, so Cedric, I am playing Teamfight Tactics. It's a League of Legends game. If you don't know League of Legends, you are definitely lucky. Ooh, we got two atonement traits. Nice. Okay. Can't go next level. That's quite annoying. But we can put on Morellos on here, which can stop healing with other guys. So yeah, that should definitely be good. Atonement traits. Should we use those now? No, we'll leave those for now. We don't need to use those, of course. Who says we do? Yeah. Fatal Lucy, I would say she's definitely got a lot more room to improve. But in Fatal Final Series, she'll definitely become much more powerful, in my eyes. Should I play Final Fantasy of? What's Final Fantasy? I've seen it online, but I've not really played it as much. If you want to play Final Fantasy, I mean, it looks like an okay game, but it's up to you, of course, if you want to play it. Everyone has their own game they want to play in life, so it's up to you, of course, what you want to play. But yeah, I thought I might as well mix in a little bit of gaming with this, of course. So right now, we got our asses beat by this guy who had Syndicate 1 for All. Yeah, it's going to be hard to use this comp. I definitely need to go next level now, so let's go ahead and go next level, put you in. Right, Enchanter should buff me up a bit, I would say, so hopefully should be good. We're gonna put you there, of course. You know what? We're gonna use one totem trail now. Why not? Oh, Arcanist. This is exactly what we needed. Here you go. Now we just need one more Arcanist, a Swain, or a Brand. I definitely need a Brand. So if I can get a Brand as soon as possible, then I can use this final one and possibly give it to another Enchanter. I'm thinking Oriana. She'll definitely be most powerful in a comp. Have you played the Fatal game? Well, if you see my channel, of course, I have definitely played the Fatal game. It is, it's alright, but it had a lot more potential than what it was worth. 100%. It was worth quite a lot, and sadly, the storyline didn't pick it up all the way from episode 1. It caught it all the way to Tenro Island, so technically the game was only made for people who knew about the Fatal series. And the game itself, it had predetermined action, and it was all like a strategy based game, exactly like this, where you have no control over what everyone does. They just move on their own, they have their own abilities, and you just choose what they want to do. I like that type of game, but Fatal Ways, definitely no. Ooh, and there's another. Ooh, subliminal, what are you saying? There's another theory about Lucy is a Nakazaman. Right, okay. Again, let me know, of course, why you think she's a Nakazman, because a Nakazman, he is a powerful being, I would say. He's definitely not, well, earthly, and we can confirm that Lucy is definitely human because she came from human parents. So let me know about that theory, of course, because it would definitely be interesting to find out if she was or not. I don't think she is, but of course, let me know why you think that is, and we'll discuss it further, of course. But Lucy being a Nakazman, I can't even say it right, a Nakazman. Definitely a nice theory, but explain to me more what sort of impact that would have in the Fatal series, because fine, she could be a Nakazman, but how could she change the plot of the story? What could she do? Let me know, of course, by dropping a chat in the chat. Man, live, you can tell I've not been doing this long because, yeah, I just keep saying chat, chat, chat. Okay, so in a little bit of a win streak, what do we want? We want the recurve ball right here, so we can get, uh, hmm. Natsu came from human parents too, tough. True, but then he died in his human form and then was resurrected in his demon form by none other than your boy, what was his name? Zerif? So technically you could say that for, you can't say that for Natsu because technically he was human born, yes, but he technically was resurrected into a demon by his own biological brother. Which is sort of messed up, is what it is. It's the plot that we went with, and it's definitely a great plot. I mean, seeing the link between Natsu and Zerif way back in the Tenro Island arc, it would definitely have been a little bit shocking to find that out. But then once you start to figure out the details and the arc where it was literally talking about Zerif's demon and END, some people probably already put it together that END was Natsu. That's what we created, and that's why Zerif was thinking, that's why you need to defeat me. And again, not a bad definitely was shocking, but what the hell happened here? How do we help? How do we lose this? What? They're blocking 19k damage. They're doing that much, but right, Swain. I need Swain. Okay, guys, I need to get a little bit serious here. I just have a feeling she's connected somehow. Well, again, if she is, we'll find out, of course, in the future. But I mean, the thing is, what sort of impact would she have in the Fatal series? If she was a Nakasman, what sort of impact would she have? Would it be a good one? Would it be a bad one? Oh, damn, I actually just thought of something. I've not actually. Oh, oops. Yeah, 2 seconds, guys. Where's the meat? There we go. I do apologize, guys. I actually forgot to add the music in this. Do apologize. That probably was a little bit boring just listening to me speaking all day and everything. So sorry about that. Hopefully now, let me know, of course, if the volume's okay and everything, and if my mic's okay, and if I need to speak up or need to adjust anything, let me know. Oh, Cedric, what are you saying now, my man? What I love about Fatal 100 Quest is that Kill Darts didn't make it, and sorry, didn't make it and came back from 100 Quest, and now they're true. I mean, technically, you gotta think about it in Hiro Mashima's eyes too. How far back did he have to think for Fatal 100 Quest? He thought about it all the way back in episode 50 when it was all about the Fatal Battle Royale and everything. Straight away after that, he thought, you know what, let's introduce Fatal 100 Quest. But we're going to leave that for the distant, distant future. Again, that's a little bit of forecasting by, of course, Hiro Mashima. Definitely, definitely was sick. Ooh, Morgana. He's definitely going to be using our comp somehow. So let's go ahead and... Ooh, we need a level 2 version of her because level 1 version of her is not that tanky. Noticed. So, ooh, the Arcanist, very, very nice. Let me think. Oh, so all we need now is just swing, or we need this to be Arcanist. Ah, damn it. Okay, let's go ahead and use Socialite. Do it to you. Okay, that's an interesting spot. Maybe I won't have you there, but I'll leave you there for now. Okay, let's. Oh, damn it. Like, this guy's got. What the hell is this? Wait, what's going on? Am I gonna lose this? I'm gonna lose this because of her. 4,900 damage. She's got Speed of Soldier and she's got Archangels. 18. Yeah, I have lost that one. Let's do it early level. Build this to early level, of course. I'm going to give this to you because we need 2 tanks, of course. Which is the most damage one? Alright, we'll leave you there for now. Formation seems a little bit weird, but we can work with it. Yeah. Definitely should be fine, I would say. Alright, let's see what this is now. Okay, this comp's alright. I think we should win this. I have a strong feeling we should. I don't know if we will. I'm being honest. But we shall try. Oh, never mind, we did. Damn. Let me guess. Was it Morgana? Yep, it was, and it was. Oh, Bran popping off too. That's great to see. You'll love to see it. Oh, the Blinwell, what are you saying, my man? Natsu is Zerif's younger brother, and we all know that Zerif was cursed by a Nakasman. And later on, spoiler alert, okay, let's continue. In the Fatal 100 Quest, we know that Natsu was cursed with. What's it called? Sat? Let me know, of course, what you meant by that. Board permanently transform into a random champions that cost one more. But champions on your board permanently transform into random champions that cost one more. Yes, we need this one actually. 100% we need that one. Wayne, yes. Okay, now we're gonna go next level and we're gonna go ahead and actually level up to put 6 Arcanists in. That's gonna be the goal. But yeah, Subliminal, you didn't finish off. What were you gonna say? You're saying Natsu's cursed by a Knackersman too? I don't think he is. I wouldn't say he is cursed by a Knackersman as well. Because technically he can live a normal life. He's with the people he loves and it doesn't cause any effect to him whatsoever. But of course, let me know what you think and why you think that. Ooh, yes, we need to get that echo. That echo is definitely key. Oh, damn, am I gonna die? I might just... Oh, never mind. Lulu to the rescue. Yes. Thank goodness. Oh, double close on. I didn't think we were gonna win that one. But yo. Okay, what do we need from here? We need some damage items now. We got enough members. We need enough damage now. Who's doing a lot of damage? Ooh. Okay, so we need the blue buff. We need to get the mana. Of course we can't get the mana. So we need... Oh wait, hold up. If I get this... Yes, yes, we can this. Right. Let's see, can I get number 1 on my first day of streaming? We shall see. Level up now or... Let's level up. Okay, might as well. 6 Arcanists now, so that shield's gonna be massive. Oh yes, that's definitely massive. 1050, that's tier 3 version. This is definitely massive. Let's go ahead and put you there, my friend. See, can we get a rank 1 for the first time ever playing TFT live? Probably put Morgana next to him because she needs the shielding. Yeah, my bad. Oh, well, I don't need to do anything. You're literally destroying them all, 1v9ing. So, but of course, let me know, of course, again, if you want to let me know any theories that you guys got and want to discuss anything else, put in the chat and I shall discuss everything you guys want. Whilst also playing a nice game of Team Fair Tactics, which is most definitely fun. Okay, so we need her there and... yeah, so this should be okay now. Everyone's getting a shielding and it should be all good. Do we need to make any amendments, change anything? No. You're all good. Well, how about this? I'm gonna ask you guys something now. Do you believe E&D will be versus Ignia in the Fatal next 100-year quest next chapter? Do you believe that will happen? Let me know in the chat, because I don't think that will happen just yet, but of course you guys let me know as well. Okay, so Benoni, you come back to me. You said the curse that Zerif did and Lucy's family was around in Natsu's family about 400 years ago, maybe. The Heartfully family is watching the Dragon family a long time ago, and then Naxman chose Lucy because she has a pure soul. Interesting. But that still wouldn't explain why she is a Nakasman and why... Well, actually, hold up. Now that I think about it, she could actually be related to a Nakasman because she is summoning otherworldly beings, which are celestial beings. She is summoning them from another dimension, and that could technically relate to her being a Nakasman or being related to a Nakasman somewhat. Are you what you said? What do you mean by that, Crystal? Let me know. I have no clue what you mean. Right, let's go back to this comp. Right, so We didn't get the best of items. I mean, we could put in QSS on him, but I shouldn't have put the social line. I'm stupid. Oh, too bad I can't take that off. Or can I? Oh. Well, I hope I get 3 more items and I can. Ooh, this is gonna be a hard one to defeat. Actually, never mind. We destroy him. Do we though, actually? Wait. I think I might have just sang a little bit too early. Heal. Oh, no. Well, yeah, we've lost. Damn it. Ah, well, it was a good run whilst we lasted. Oh, hey, Lady Deantha. How you doing? Seen your content, of course, that you're doing nowadays. It's definitely good content, and you don't see that you're getting a lot of views from it, so I'm glad it's working out. Gonna sell you. Let's reroll a bit to find level 2 versions of what we need. Don't need that. We need this. Yes. This is not doing damage. Let's see in the charts. You are not doing damage, my friend, so you should be going out for now. Sell you and sell you. Yeah, Lady Dante, how you doing? Seeing your content nowadays, and yeah, you're definitely changing it now, and it's definitely great to see that you're doing better content like gaming one, because Fatal is doing manga and everything is a little bit risky nowadays, so doing something that is more gaming, which is a lot more safer to do, that's great to see, and I'm glad to see that it's definitely working well. Thanks, I hope something works out for you too. Well, I hope so too. We're starting with live streaming and seeing where it goes, so hopefully this all works out. Alright, yo, so we lost that round very badly, so we need to change some things. Thinking about adding in, getting rid of Chanter and putting in 2 more socialites instead. Because then she would become more powerful, OP, but it depends on what we get from here. Okay, Cedric, like what are you playing other than LoL? I am addicted to LoL, even though it's one of the most messed up games and most tilting games ever, and it has possibly one of the worst communities ever. I still play it because I love it and I'm addicted to it. Is that wrong? Yes. Should I change it? No, because I enjoy what I enjoy. Sadly. Do you have a cool game? Oh, well, which game would you recommend to play? Let me know, of course, because this is mainly the game I've known for a long time and I don't know many other games, so let me know, of course, if you have another game that you want me to play. Or if you think that there are fun games out there, let me know any other fun games you guys know. Right here, so what do we need from this next one? We need a blue buff. We need the mana. Come on, give me the mana. Nice, it's on a 2-star cost. Nobody's gonna get that. Come on, I'm second last pick, which is not the best. But it's not the best either. Could have gone for the Ari so we can get level 2 soon, but we need the item, so we're gonna get the blue buff. Oh, I just messed that up very, very badly. I just did it dumb. Nice. Try Scarlet Nexus. What's Scarlet Nexus all about? Never heard of that before. How have we not got any of the enchanters? I don't understand that. Thing is though, could we go for 8 Arcanists? Technically we could, but I need to go 1 more level up. Which means Econ saving. Okay, if we win we have to sell this one. And not keep her, we must sell. Sadly. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Yep, and damn it, that's gonna be a big problem. And I've lost. Oh. Final Fantasy Tales of Elden Ring, Nier Automata, other RPGs you could enjoy, I think. RPG style games. Well, I have been thinking about playing some, but I don't know if you guys will like it or not. Oh, let's see this. Okay, we don't need that. In the units deal 4% magic damage. The start combat in the back 2 rows gain 50 magic and... That one might be good. We'll have to use this one. Okay, so we're gonna have to use put you there, put you there. Put you back there, put you there, put you there, put you there, and put you there. Right, let's just go and try this out. Hopefully this works. To be honest, my own instincts in starting to change content mostly now because my channel recently skyrocketed from Poppy Playtime. From 25k subs 3 days ago, it rose up to 33k. Oh, wait, hold up, you gained how much from Poppy Playtime? Is that an RPG game? I may need to look into that, because if you're getting that much subscribers from that, that shows that it's definitely a good game. I need to play it. Not for the views, of course. For the content, for the enjoyability of the game, I need to play that, of course. Find out why it's so hyped up. Yeah, I actually saw one time that one of your videos got about 200k views. That is literally insane. How did you get that much views from one video? And it was only 30 seconds, so that was insane to see. Come on. Oh, damn it, Hardy. Come on, you need to start carrying these games. Oh, nice. Finally got one of them. We're going to slightly reroll down now just to get some more level ups. Yes. One more Ori, please. And thank you. Or another enchanter, which is probably better. Nope, nope. Let's just sell all of you. Got 20 exactly, nice. Oh, nice. This is gonna be perfect. This and this, perfect. Yeah, it's fine actually. Don't need that. We need that. Okay, so now we're talking. Now we got the power up that we needed. Perfect. I'm gonna put in her for now. Let's see how she does. I don't know. It's because it's very popular. I've never heard of Poppy Time, but I actually did see that one video on your channel, and it literally blew up. It skyrocketed, and that was insane to see. Of course, that your channel's doing that well, but the fact that that was actually doing that well, it's insane to see. So I'm glad that your channel's doing well, of course. And it's glad to see that you're moving on to much safer content, because Fatal manga content is definitely risky to do nowadays, considering even though it's not right for people to do it, a lot of people do get banned or copyright striked for manga content, if you didn't know. So it is a little bit of a risk doing it, so I'm glad to see that you're moving to much safer content nowadays, and hopefully you're enjoying it more too, because you're definitely uploading a lot. I definitely see you uploading a lot. Okay, so let's just think. Can we go to 8 Arcanists? Well, I need to take her out, which would also move Enchanter bonus, but then again, that might be the best idea. Socialite 4 mana per second. And actually is the one that's doing the most damage, so I think we should be okay for now. Let me just gotta hope that we are okay for... How did you get... Oh, lucky. I gotta... Hopefully this guy... Kill this guy before he can get that. Come on. Please. Let's kill him. Nice. He is just... Nice. Because anime is coming very soon. Yeah, you told me that as well. The fact that companies start to copyright strike because the anime is coming out very soon. But still, that's not right for them to do, because technically you're providing pre-promotion. I can't speak English. Pre-promotion to content, so it's not right to do in my eyes, because you definitely give it justice by doing your motion manga and everything, if that makes sense. Right to go, so let's just think. Ah, so that's what she gets for C3, okay. Ooh, this is gonna be a little bit complicated. Got a dragon. Got QSS on her, so she should be fine when the dragon hits, but yeah, still not gonna be the best for the rest of the team, if that makes sense. Come on. What other anime did you watch besides Fairy Tail that you really liked? Okay, if I'm being honest, I love One Piece. One Piece is definitely a great manga, and if you haven't watched it, why have you not? Go check it out. It's definitely a great manga to see. Well, great anime to see, even though it's over 1,000 chapters. It's a great anime series. I would definitely recommend watching that if you can. Oh, damn it, I was going to get that. More shielding or QSS? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to put her as a bait. We're going to actually put her over here. We're going to put one over here. Okay, we're going to do that. Hopefully that should fix it. Yeah. Mine is Bible. Wait. Bible Black? What is the anime? I've never heard of that before. Subliminal says it would be pretty cool if Fairy Tail author showed more to other countries, i.e. pre-Grand Kingdom and new continents. Well, it is in Fairy Tail 100 Quest. It's showing a brand new continent that we've never seen before. So that's one thing it's definitely showing. Okay, so let's just see. Do we win this? I think we do because of our level 2 Ari, but it's going to be a tough battle. Come on. Got this, you got this, you got this. Come on. Not enough. Oh, hold up. Come on. Yes. No. Are we top 4 yet? No, we're not top 4. We're top 6. Okay. Level up real quick. Hopefully, come on. Give me what I need. Give me a Victor. Give me a Victor. Give me a Victor. Please. Or give me a socialite. And here's what we could do. We'll put in this for now, but... Cedric says overflow. Oh, so what's overflow? I think I've heard about that before, but I'm not 100% sure what that anime is. Let me know what the anime is about, because I have no clue. Okay, so can we win this? Our front line is dead. Come on, one shot the back line. No, you're aiming the wrong way. No! Oh, we're gonna take a lot of damage from this, aren't we? Are we gonna die? Are we dead? And we are dead. And we're not even top 4, we're top 5. Who the hell won top 5? Oh, of course, the dragon guy won. Well, no, never mind. Syndicate, but... And of course, the guy with 7 innovators. Of course, I lose. Ah, well, it is what it is. We play the game and we lose. Yeah. Don't watch it. Okay, I won't watch it, of course. Subliminal, if that's what you've said. I will not watch the anime. But yeah, that's it for today. I believe we had a nice longer stream than normal. Definitely had a lot of fun. We talked a lot more than usual. And it was definitely fun to see you guys, chat with you guys, and it's been a great time. So of course, again, I'll be here same time next week. We'll be talking more, discussing more, and it'll be a great time, of course. Thank you guys so much for your support, as always. Thank you guys for watching. And of course, if you enjoy my content and want to see more, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Okay, we got it. We won't watch, what's it called again? It's, well, what did you say I want not to watch? Let me see. Okay, we won't watch the anime. Yeah, so, yeah, Cedric, I'll often stream once a week. Hopefully in the future, I shall be doing it maybe twice a week, maybe 3 times. Again, I'm sort of new at this, so for now it's just going to be once a week, every Saturday or Fridays. But I shall be doing it, of course, more time in the future, maybe twice a week, 3 times a week, depending on how great it goes. But thank you guys for all the time, of course. Thank you for watching. I shall watch Bubble, of course, see how it goes. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys have a great day. You too, Subliminal, have a nice day too. Take care. Of course, I will watch it, Lady Ant. Thank you very much. Take care. And peace.